And now the most expensive apple in the world. The US tech giant is now worth over $800 billion, setting a new record for a US company. And Azhar Sukri is here in the studio with us. Azhar, they're pretty much unstoppable, aren't they?
They do seem to be unstoppable, Matt, even after all of these years. Well, if you had its shares closed at a record for the company of $154 a share on Tuesday. That gave it a market value of around $803 billion. That is a new record for a US company, and most of that growth has come over the last 10 years since it launched the iPhone. In other words, if you'd bought 1,000 shares of Apple when they were listed in 1980, you'd have paid $500 for them. Today, your investment would be worth $154,000. That is a total return of more than 30,000%. If you'd left those $500 in a savings account all those years ago at current interest rates, it would barely be worth more than $720 today. But that is just part of the story. Over the last few years, Apple has accumulated an enormous cash pile of around $250 billion. Much of that, by the way, remains outside of the US. So what could Apple do with all of that money? Well, it could buy Disney outright. That company is worth around $243, leaving it with about $7 billion in change. Or it could snap up Snap Inc., Twitter, Viacom, and 21st Century Fox and still have $10 billion left in its cash pile. Or it could go into the automotive industry and buy German car maker Daimler and ride-hailing firm Uber, and it would still have $47 billion left over in cash.
Not bad.